Hi everyone, today I would like to do a review of a book that I recently enjoyed. But before I go deeper into it, let me introduce myself first. My name is NUUROUL ASMAQ SHAMSUL AZLAN. I'm from SRK PNG with school code AEA 2063. I'm a girl with a keen interest in history, which brought me to read this book called Kanang, The Story of a Hero by Mazlan Nordin. This biography is published by Institusi Terjemahan Negara Malaysia Berhad, and it consists of 144 pages only. This book tells us a story of a Malaysian hero named Kanang. I'm pretty sure most of us Malaysians have all heard of his name at least once before. I mean, there's even a movie created about him, and that speaks volumes about his popularity in Malaysia. Kanang was born on the 2nd of March 1945 in Nanga, Meluai, Sarawak. This Iban hero had a pretty rough childhood growing up. His father, who was meant to stand by his side, abandoned him at a very young age. As if things weren't bad enough, his mother, who was supposed to fill the void left by his father, decided to send him away from home. Getting rejected by both of his parents, Kanang had no choice but to live with his grandparents. The emotional turmoil that he constantly felt every single day made him less motivated to study, hence he decided to stop furthering his education. At the age of 17, Kanang joined the Sarawak Rangers as a tracker. The Sarawak Rangers is a military force founded by the first ruler of Sarawak, Sir James Brooke. It became a colonial unit under the British Army before being absorbed into the Malaysian Army in 1963. During his years in the military, Kanang has served both during the Brunei Rebellion, and Indonesian confrontation. Kanang's commitment towards military can be seen when he complied with duty calls even on his wedding day and during the Gawai Dayak festival. Having served in the military for years, Kanang was finally confronted with the greatest risk of being a member of the armed forces. On the 3rd of February 1980, Kanang and his troops was sent on a mission of tracing and attacking the communist terrorists. Things started to escalate badly when Kanang was too busy disarming a landmine, not being aware that there were several pairs of eyes watching them. The enemy launched a surprise attack on them, leaving them in chaos and shock. Despite being obviously outnumbered and bullets coming from all kinds of directions, Kanang was determined to save his fallen comrade. As he leaped to save him, he ended up getting 3 shots on his stomach. But Kanang did not stop there. He rallied the rest of his troops by constantly shouting, "Agi hidup, agi ngelaban," which means to live is to fight. With fierce determination, Kanang's unit managed to push back against the enemy until they finally retreated. As for Kanang, he was sent to the hospital and fought to stay alive and sleep. He slept between life and death for days in a coma. The bullets that goes through his stomach caused severe harm to his lungs, kidney, liver, and intestine. However, miracles happened, and Kanang ended up surviving the shots. After a year being in the hospital, Kanang was finally back at his feet again and continued his service to the military until his retirement. Kanang's sacrifices did not go in vain when he was given recognition and 2 of the highest military awards for his great contribution to the country. I really recommend this book, especially to my fellow history nerds. Through this book, I learned that I need to be more appreciative and grateful to the past heroes of Malaysia that sacrificed greatly to maintain the peacefulness of our country. That's all from me about Kanang, the story of a hero. I hope what I told you today will encourage you to take a look at this book. Thank you.